Alright, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in Age of History. I added zombies basically everywhere in the map, right? So they are going to do a little bit of trolling, as I like to call it, but we're doing an AI battle, essentially. Whatever happens, happens. If the zombies don't get involved, I'm okay with it, but this is a spectating video where we're just going to see what really goes down in Europe if we let the zombies get out of control. I wonder if they're even going to be successful. I don't really know, to be honest, guys. I really don't. I feel like they might not be successful. So far, no wars really going on though, so that is, kind of interesting. So far, the zombies are here on the map. They didn't really do anything, but they are technically here on the map now, which is cool. We finally have the zombies. What the video is actually about, but Germany, they have done a little bit of trolling. France lost Paris. They lost pretty badly, actually. France might just collapse entirely. Looks like Italy is getting trolled by Romania. Romania just taking over all the different countries around here, taking over Greece, taking over Croatia, which is just part of Italy at the moment. Romania, very powerful. I don't know why. They just keep winning these games. Turkey is attempting to redo the Ottoman Empire here, but it's going rather slow. And Pakistan, Iran, they're having their issues down here in the Middle East. We don't really know who will come out on top. Apparently, Sistan has gained its independence from Iran, so lots going on there. India's kind of just decided to just take over most of China here. Japan has done a little bit of trolling. They've gone back to their World War II days. Many things are really going down right now. Meanwhile, in the United States, the Californians have decided to declare their own country over here. Why not? They said, it's time to leave. And we have this Indian tribe. I think it's called Lenape, which has decided to just take over Washington, D.C., New York, and really some of the largest cities in the U.S. So the USA is actually very weak right now. They've lost some of their greatest cities, yet they're still doing okay. What is giving them the economy? It's really all down to Atlantic City. If they lost this, they'd have nothing left. But Atlantic City is currently carrying 25% of all of America's economy right now, which is kind of insane to think about. They're really weak, especially compared to their neighbors, Mexico and even Canada, who have almost higher populations. Over here, Russia has been, doing some trolling in Lithuania and Belarus, but they have not gone into Ukraine, but Ukraine has gone into Poland, so I'm starting to wonder I'm starting to wonder where the allegiance of Ukraine is lying, guys, cuz they're acting kind of sus. They are acting a little bit sus, I'm not going to lie. What is Belgium doing? Belgium is just building an empire down here. They just decided, yeah, let's just take it all. That's what Belgium said. Bro, I feel like the zombies are not going to do anything. They're just chilling here. Zombies don't have to attack people. I've been saying it from day one. Everybody says zombie empire. The zombies are just chilling. They wanted to be Luxembourg the entire time. I don't know what you guys were thinking. You said, oh yeah, I want to watch the zombies take over. Bro, they're just chilling. Zombies for real, they just want to build little Luxembourg down here. Apparently France is making a comeback, and the Czech Republic has kind of trolled Germany somehow. I don't know how they've managed this, but Germany got trolled, but Germany is starting to troll back now, taking over all of the Czech Republic. This is kind of an interesting game. It's kind of weird. Germany might lose completely here, though, losing all of their country actually in the progress, most likely. Yeah, Germany lost a lot, and now the Netherlands are even attacking. But I think they're attacking the Czech Republic, so the Czech Republic is getting fucked right now, so I think the Netherlands are going to be pretty powerful after all is said and done, if they can hold on to this. And now Austria is getting involved against the Netherlands. It's like a constant back and forth here. Who will come out on top? I guess that's why the video is here. Europe is looking like a disgusting mess right now. I've never seen Europe look this bad for a long time. Afghanistan kind of building itself a little empire down here, even stretching into like Azerbaijan, going into like parts of Kazakhstan now. Quite interesting looking borders. We have a very powerful Ethiopia. We have Pakistan down here colonizing, or at least they tried to. Mozambique looking strong, strong Zambia. Lots of interesting stuff going on, and and a very large Nigeria as well, taking over Algeria. Let me see who's winning as we're nearing turn 1500 now. The world population going up, surprisingly. And it looks like the most populated country is actually Russia, with, looks like Russia is currently our largest populated country, with India close at second and Mexico in third. But in terms of the economy, New Zealand is popping off. As I told you guys, I let the game kind of do its thing for about 1,000 turns, as you know, just so we can kind of get a more stable look of what things are actually looking like. We have Romania, kind of a leader of Europe, I would call them. In terms of population, the world population is now decreasing as more conflicts take place. I think major wars are going on in Asia, which is why the population is going down. But Mexico, Russia, we're kind of seeing why the population is going down. Neither of these countries have a very stable population, and they are both kind of our largest factors right now. Russia obviously declining rather quickly due to their big war in Asia that broke out between Russia, China, and India, which has really hurt them. Turkey is actually on track to pass Russia, which is kind of surprising, but they have flatlined a little bit. And Australia is actually up here as well, which is also pretty surprising. I think Australia is currently one of the world leaders in terms of the economy as well. So Australia, very, very powerful at the moment, despite all odds. Australia could be actually one of our stronger countries. Russia has really fallen down in terms of their ranking, but I would still call Russia pretty powerful just due to their sheer population size. They do have that going for them quite a bit, which is very important in this game. Because without population, obviously, you can't supply a proper defense of your country. And Russia, with this large of a population, should theoretically be able to defend against most attacks. But they also have the most people on their doorstep, so that could also play a part in their decline. Really, India should be much stronger, but they have just not built that economy that they really need. And their population, they've been to so many wars, their population has just kind of decreased to nothing, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. The population centers are really, really growing down here in Oceania, as it usually does in these type of AI battles, because these countries never get attacked and they can really do whatever they want, build up their population, and then they usually end up being pretty powerful late game and never really getting defeated. Mexico is also very powerful at the moment with a very weak United States. Mexico has kind of been able to do whatever they feel like. Obviously, California doing somewhat well, and Lenape is doing very well actually, despite their really small territory. Obviously, most of our economy is only coming from a couple provinces. It looks like Puerto Rico with Kanye West is very, very well off at the moment. Apparently, they have some other little territories they've taken. Obviously New Zealand, basically the largest economy right now. They have many economic centers and they're probably never going to lose that spot. Australia with very large economic centers, the Philippines, kind of your standard countries that have good economy in this game. Surprisingly though, Turkey has a good economy. They could lead Europe if they play their cards correctly. Russia's economy is very bad, really investing in Crimea, which is right on the border of their biggest enemy. That would really cripple Russia. If this was attacked, that's 50% of their economy in this one little city. And without an economy, obviously they can't fund the necessary troops to defend their country. So, probably probably not the smartest idea, putting your entire economy next to your enemy, but what do I know about fucking military and geopolitics? What do I know? I'm gonna say it right now. Actually, Turkey is very impressive because Ankara is kind of far away. Obviously, it could probably still be attacked rather easily, but it's rather far away from enemy targets. Turkey is in a very unique and powerful spot right now. If they were to, let's say expand, take over like Armenia, Iran, whatever, they could probably be pretty well off. I'm probably going to let the game play out for another 1,000 or so turns just to see what happens. Obviously, when you get to the late game, things kind of don't really change a whole lot, but let's see what happens. We got ourselves a little bit of what I'd like to call a light show down here. I don't really know what's going on. Rebels just kind of flashing down there. But yeah, we're about at turn 3,500 now. Russia has recovered very well. I think they're back at top population, or at least kind of close. Maybe not. They've kind of fallen a little bit. Um, Mexico is just really going up, 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 up. Like I don't think anybody's catching them. Um, Mexico could probably pass a lot of these countries at the pace that they're growing. Australia has actually overtaken New Zealand in terms of economy, so it is kind of interesting. Russia has seen its population go up though a lot. It is doing better. I will say it is doing a lot better, but Mexico just continues to see insane population growth as it kind of becomes a dominant factor up here in North America. Overall, I think we can call it here. We're just going to kind of give different leaders for the different continents. In North America, Mexico is probably our leader, with Canada at second place, but they're respected. Canada is definitely a respected second place up here. In South America, they are kind of close in population, but my gut tells me that Argentina will definitely see a higher population growth, and they're probably going to continue seeing larger economic growth than Brazil. So I'm going to give South America to Argentina. In terms of Europe, it looks like France is our leader. If you count like kind of like more of your Western Europe, but if we count all of Europe, Russia definitely carried. And Turkey is also pretty powerful. So we do have a lot of different leaders in this kind of section of, Europe. In Africa, we have Egypt and we have Mozambique, kind of our large leaders down here. They control most of the power, I would say. And in Asia, obviously, we have Russia. We have India, who is really weak. I'm going to be real. Kazakhstan's kind of just in this constant warfare. I would probably just give all of Asia to Russia because they have kind of this big advantage. Indonesia also pretty powerful though, but they're more in like Oceania. Oceania, obviously every country in Oceania is just very powerful, so they're kind of all leaders in their own outright. But this is kind of the game we had. The zombies are still here, but they didn't really do a whole lot. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.